Do we have audio? I really hope we have audio. Hey guys, you're watching Tech Radar. I'm Basil, and sorry, this is take 2. We had some technical difficulties earlier. Our audio completely cut. If we have audio here, let us know in the comments live chat window. Right, Amazon Prime Day in the UK at the moment. All the US guys, you're probably asleep. But in the UK, we've got some smashing deals on. The Tech Radar guys have actually gone and sifted through all of the deals, picking out their favorites. That is on techradar.com. And well, hey, audio's back. Thanks guys for letting us know. So yeah, techradar.com, you can see the link in the description below. That's where they've put all of their favorite deals. Now I'm saving you even more work than them. I'm picking my favorite. All the links are over there though, so if one of them pricks your interest, then you know what to do. Head over to TechRadar, click through and get to it. Right, so I'm going to start with something that isn't even a deal. It's a Nintendo Switch. It's not on Amazon Prime Day, but at the moment this thing is sold out everywhere. But Nintendo, Amazon work together to get some stock in for this special day. What's also cool is it's the Neon Switch, just the console, so you don't even have to buy it bundled with any games. You can just pick it up for £279, a pretty fair asking price considering all the things that this bad boy can do. So if Amazon Prime Day started with something that isn't even a deal, we are off to a good start, so I can totally recommend that. Right, I'm just reading. Yes, audio is yes. We have audio. Thanks, guys. Please keep firing everything through in the live chat. I'll be responding to the best of my ability while simultaneously talking you through SD cards. Yeah. SD cards. It's boring, I know, but me personally, I love Amazon Prime Day. It's one of those days where I just stock up on the essentials. If you've got a smartphone, especially if it has 8 or 16 gigabytes of onboard storage, I fill it up in no time flat. I've been reviewing them for 7 years, and in the last 3-4 years, Google apps alone pretty much fill up the whole 16 gigabytes of storage and the stock applications. 128 gigabyte SanDisk Ultra micro SD card, sorry, nano SD card slot, micro SD XC even, £27.49. Now, if you're as old as me, just thinking 128 gigabytes fits in this teeny weeny little thing is pretty mind-blowing, but it does, and you can pick it up today for a bargain price. So if you're anyone you know has a phone that takes an SD card slot, that is one Amazon Prime deal I would wholeheartedly recommend. Right. Second deal or third deal? Well, technically second deal because the Nintendo Switch wasn't really one. Amazon Echo Dot. Amazon Prime Day is one of those days where Amazon products are never really going to cost less than they do on Amazon Prime Day. The Echo Dot is an awesome alternative to the full-size Echo or even a Google Home if you want a smart assistant at a low cost price, but you've got a bigger Bluetooth speaker or speaker that just takes 3.5mm headphone jack in. The Echo Dot is incredible. $34.99, has full Alexa functionality. It talks to your smartphone, talks to your smart home stuffs as well. And it can control your Spotify, you can control your TuneIn radio, you can also get recipes from it, and something that Google Home doesn't do is it controls your Audible subscription, or it plays back audiobooks. So you can say, play back, I don't know, Game of Thrones Book 5 or whatever it is, and it will play it back if you bought it. That's one thing that me personally, I really miss using Google Home myself. So yeah, the Echo Dot is awesome. The speaker on it isn't mind-blowing. It's good for like a couple of songs, but it'll get a little bit shrill. So definitely get that one if you have a big speaker. If you don't have a big speaker, get a full-size Amazon Echo. Again, $79.99 today. Google Home's over 120 quid. So even if the speaker isn't quite as impressive in my opinion as Google Home, what you do get with this is way better value for money because Amazon Alexa is freaking awesome. It's so much better than it was when it came out. Right, I'm going to jump into the comments section, see if you guys have anything to say. Hello. Yes, you're just saying hello. Hello. All right, let's talk a little bit more about deals and can jump into more computer stuffs. You've got a PlayStation Plus membership at actually I think that one, yeah, $29.99 for 15 months. That's just such a good saving. PlayStation Plus obviously gives you a lot of free games every month, and they're indie games. The indie games might, for hardcore gamers, just be like, oh, I don't really care about indie games, but actually they're also really good with kids. So if anyone has a PS4 and they've got some kids, indie games tend to be a little bit easier. Also, they tend not to be too violent, so that's what I found is really, really good about that. And obviously you've got major discounts on online gameplay and other games and stuff. So PlayStation Plus, awesome. $29.99 for 15 months. Mind blown. Next deal. All the PlayStation 4s are unfortunately sold out on Amazon Prime Day. You see, should have got in there early, guys, if you haven't already got one. But you can still get your mitts on an Xbox One S. 500 gigabytes with Forza Horizon 3, Minecraft, chat pad and headset. So right over there you've got the typey and the headset as well. $179.99. That makes this the cheapest kind of flagship console available on Prime Day today. You could have got a PlayStation earlier PS4 with, I think, Crash Bandicoot for around the same price. So unfortunately you've missed that one, but awesome Xbox plus more games plus more accessories as well. Now this is a bit of a curveball because it isn't technically on Amazon, but other people are celebrating Amazon Prime Day as well today. One of those retailers is mobiles.co.uk, and you can actually pick up what is actually my favorite smartphone right now, the Samsung Galaxy S8, for £27.99 a month with, it says £250 upfront cost on the site mobiles.co.uk. But if you use the code, let me just find this, I think it's Tech Radar, yeah. Use the code PRIME-TR, then you can pick it up for just £125 upfront cost, which actually works out to be one of the cheapest deals around I've seen the Samsung Galaxy S8. For anyone who doesn't know, what's so good about the Samsung Galaxy S8 is it's designed like something from the future. This is the Honor 9, for example, and while it's a beautiful phone, look, all the bezel. The Samsung Galaxy S8 scraps that bezel with its infinity curved display. It's also got an excellent camera loaded up with optical image stabilization, and it's just really, really good. So the Samsung Galaxy S8, technically not an Amazon Prime Day deal on Amazon, but you can pick it up on mobiles.co.uk using that promotional code. Remember guys, today you can actually also get a Prime Day subscription for free. You can get a free trial so you can take advantage of all the Prime Day offers if you haven't already got a Prime membership. All of the details are in the description below, linking through to Tech Radar, where you can find all of these Amazon Prime Day deals that I'm talking about. Right, next up, I spoke about it briefly when I was talking about the Echo Dot and the Echo Audible. I love audiobooks. There is nothing better than kicking back in the train when you've been spending your whole day looking at screens and just being able to close your eyes and still read. Maybe a little bit lazy, but it's very, very relaxing and productive. And Audible is giving Amazon Prime members 60% off an Audible membership, 6 months for £2.99 a month. As a long-standing Audible customer that spends a lot more than £2.99 a month, that hurts me. But if you're not an Audible member, then it shouldn't have to hurt you. Pick it up because, yeah, Audible is great. And also you can just learn a lot by just sitting back and closing your eyes and doing nothing. Massive, massive advocate of that. Right, so next up, back to Amazon products, and it's the Fire TV Stick. This is a regular HD one, it isn't the 4K one, but it's $29.99 from $39.99 today. So it's great. If you haven't got like a Chromecast or something and you use Amazon services quite heavily, especially if you're thinking about getting an Echo Dot, for example, the Fire TV Stick still does stuff like stream BBC iPlayer, stream Netflix, and you can also download applications to it. It's super, super versatile, and you can also make Alexa work with it as well. So yeah, Amazon Prime Stick. Amazon Dash buttons. These are a bit weird. Like, you press a button and it's anywhere in your house and then it will order stuff in. Now, I wouldn't normally actually recommend one. Not that they're bad, I just wouldn't necessarily use it. But this time around, Amazon's actually giving you something for nothing. Amazon Dash buttons today cost £1.99 and you're getting £4.99 credit with every Dash button you get. So Amazon's kind of giving you £3 worth of credit. Now every Dash button can only order one thing, and it's really, really like practical stuff like kitchen roll and toilet paper and stuff, but something for nothing. You can get beer on it. Beer. Right, next deal. Actually, before I jump into the next deal, let me jump into the comments section. Mind blown. Wow, you guys are really, really vocal, and not always in the best way. Be nice, guys. Generally, though, hey guys, glad you like the channel, Edward. Awesome, awesome stuff. Okay, back to deals. Kindles. You can get cheaper Kindles on Amazon Prime Day. I was talking about audiobooks, but if you just like reading like old style, the Kindle Voyage e-reader is costing $129.99 today. That's saving you a massive 40 squid. And the Kindle Paperwhite is $79.99. So that's going to be your cheapest Kindle around at the moment, saving you 30 quid. That's down from $109.99. I've been using a Paperwhite for ages and I freaking love it. And next step, all about the audio. So remember I was saying about the Echo Dot. If you have a big Bluetooth or regular speaker that you can hook up the Echo Dot to, that $34.99 is going to be super well spent. The Urban Ears Boom 2 is an excellent Bluetooth speaker, doubles up as a old school 3.5mm jack in speaker, and as a result it will do a really good job of making your Echo Dot sound like an Amazon Echo, but give you a little bit more versatility with it, because then you can just unplug it and take it around with you. What's also cool is Ultimate Ears, not Urban Ears. Ultimate Ears Boom 2 is waterproof and shockproof. So yeah, you can pick that up for £71. That's down from $118.42. So saving you $98.99 over its original price of $169.99. So yeah, generally things like that are practical, like Bluetooth speakers and SD cards, what I always default to Prime Day for. I just find that that's really, really good. Something else that's practical, not a top-end flagship, but a very, very practical one, is a Motorola Moto G5, 16 gigabytes. I actually got one of these for my dad. He was just like, I need a phone. I was like, this is just perfect, because it's not super expensive. So if you drop it, if you know, it's not the end of the world, but it is super capable, and it also has a really decent camera for the price. £134.99 for a Motorola Moto G5. It isn't a G5 Plus, so this has 16 gig of storage and 3 gigabytes of RAM, but it does take SD cards, so you can buy one of the SanDisk SD cards I was talking about earlier and bump that up to a massive 140 odd gigabytes of storage. Winning. Yeah, I generally think that out of all the phone deals I've seen, that's probably my favorite. There is Wiley Fox Swift X2, I think it is, as well, so you can check that out. But like I said, all of the deals consolidated on TechRadar. These are just my favorites. Next up, I'm wearing it. The Huawei Watch 2 4G Sport Smartwatch for Android and iOS. It is £259, down from £379, and specifically the reason this deal is so good is because this is a 4G version. You're actually picking up the 4G version for less than you would the just Wi-Fi version. So the Wi-Fi version costs £259, actually £269. This one £259. Now what I like about the Huawei Watch 2 is the fact it looks like a watch first off. So I've had a lot of my iPhone friends say, what is that? It looks like a real watch because of the round watch face, and also it's got a quite rugged look. Personally, I don't love the fact that it looks so like exclusively masculine. There is nothing feminine about this. So it's not as gender neutral as some watches, and Huawei hasn't, like the first Huawei watch was really, really good in terms of offering something for the ladies and men that just like more effeminate watches. But this one isn't, but what it is very, very capable. It has a GPS in it and it has a SIM card slot, so you can go for a run leaving your phone at home, and it will actually do things like remotely read WhatsApp messages thanks to updates to Android Wear. So wherever you are, even if your phone's at home getting your WhatsApp messages, you can be Furor on Bluetooth music, enjoying it and all, and you'll still get notifications on your watches if you had your phone on you, which is a really, really handy feature. That said, forewarning, having used this for a while, keeping the Wi-Fi on and the 4G on does drain the battery, so be aware of that. Right, jumping out of that, and it is on to cameras. Now, full frame cameras are awesome. Got one in the background, 5D Mark II, but you're Mark III, but you're normally paying big bucks for them. Sony's teamed up with Amazon to deliver a full frame camera for £719. That's really, really good. And what's also really nice is the compact system cameras Sony produces are really, really small compared to my stonking great big DSLR in the background. It's, I don't make up the names, guys, a Sony ILCE 7KB.CE full frame camera, 24.3 megapixels, 117 point hybrid autofocus, 3-inch tiltable LCD, really decent camera. You can check out the review on TechRadar. Phil reviewed it and he freaking loved it. So yeah, 719 down from £999. If you're really into photography, this thing is a bad boy. It's also really good for video as well, and can jump out of that deal. Okay, so this isn't so much a tech deal per se, but you can plug it into a wall and power it on. This is £17.99 of well spent money if you like pulverizing things. It's a Breville VB-L135 blend, active personal blender. You've got your NutriBullets and they all cost so much money. I've actually got this exact model. I got it for like $29.99, I think it was, when it like first came out, and I've had it for about 7-8 months and I just really like it. I use it without fail at least 5-6 times a week. It's really good for things like ice, really good for frozen berries and whatnot, and it also like mashes bananas and good for smoothies. Yeah, really good. And $17.99, I've never seen it cheaper before, and it will keep you hydrated, cool and healthy. Right, one of my final deals as my favorite is the Seagate 8TB hard drive. I'd ask you to guess how much this is, but I can't really get an answer from you. But if I was to tell you that the 4TB hard drive was £19.49, how much would you think the 8TB hard drive is going to cost? Yeah, it's like 50p more. 50p more for double the storage. The 8TB hard drive from Seagate, $119.99. That's like the best in terms of storage that I've seen in my life. So yeah, Amazon Prime Day is really good for Amazon products, but again, from a very pragmatic point of view, this could be the most awesome deal around, especially if you've got PC or Mac and you just like to keep regular backups of your entire hard drive. I'm going to jump into the comments one final time. Looks like the stream is still going strong, and I'm gonna pretty much say that is my Prime Day deals expunged. If you do have any questions retrospectively, please fire them in the comments section below. If you did like this video, we got there eventually with a live stream, click that thumbs up button. And if you like TechRadar, subscribe. It's how you'll stay on top of everything we do. And remember, today only you're going to get a free trial membership with Amazon Prime to take advantage of all of those Prime deals that are currently available, and you can find out more about them over at techradar.com. All the links are in the description below. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. Bye.